Bill Maher, the host of Real Time with Bill Maher, found himself on the defensive recently regarding his dating preferences during a conversation on the Fly on the Wall podcast. Maher, who is known for his sharp wit and controversial takes, was discussing his relationship history with former Saturday Night Live stars Dana Carvey and David Spade when the topic of dating younger women came up. Maher, who is 68, has a history of dating women much younger than him, typically in their early 30s, and he appeared to address the criticisms that often accompany such age gap relationships. During the discussion, Maher remarked that he and Spade are the last two bachelors, playfully suggesting that they should join the cast of the Golden Bachelor, a reality show featuring older contestants seeking love. However, Maher emphasized that if he were to participate, he would prefer it to be with women who are not age-appropriate. He added, "Because you know what? The appropriate age for a relationship is one that works." This statement seemed to suggest that the age gap between him and his partners is not a moral issue but rather a reflection of compatibility. Maher's remark was not surprising considering his long history of dating younger women. In fact, a quick glance at his Wikipedia page reveals that most of Maher's relationships have been with women in their early 30s, despite Maher's advancing age. This tendency has drawn criticism in the past, with some questioning his motivations for pursuing such relationships. The conversation then shifted to the Golden Bachelor, a spin-off of the popular Bachelor franchise. In 2023, the first-ever Golden Bachelor, 72-year-old widower Jerry Turner, was introduced to audiences, and the women vying for his affection were all between the ages of 60 and 75. The season was praised for bringing a refreshing level of maturity and substance to the dating show, which often attracts attention for its focus on superficial qualities. While the Golden Bachelor offers a glimpse into older individuals seeking love, Maher and his co-hosts Carvey and Spade turned their attention back to age gaps in relationships. They referenced the case of 72-year-old former New England Patriots coach Bill Belichick, who is in a relationship with a 24-year-old woman. They noted that the relationship seemed to be thriving, but Maher appeared more interested in discussing the perceptions surrounding relationships with significant age differences. Maher also pointed to high-profile women like Cher, 78, and Madonna, 66, both of whom are dating men much younger than themselves, about 40 years younger in fact. Maher seemed to feel that these relationships, when initiated by women, were often celebrated as empowering. "When they do it, it's empowering. When men do it, we're perverts," Maher said, suggesting that society tends to view men who date younger women negatively, while women who do the same are often seen as asserting their power and independence. Carvey, seeking a deeper analysis, brought up the idea that perhaps women are attracted to power and success, pointing out how some women in the public eye, like Kate Beckinsale, have dated men much younger than them. Beckinsale, for instance, was 46 years old when she dated comedian Pete Davidson, who was 26 at the time. Maher agreed that it could be about attraction to wealth and fame, but he still seemed irritated by the double standards surrounding men's dating preferences. Conversation closed with Maher revisiting his Golden Bachelor idea. "But don't you think that would be a great show?" he asked. "But with women that David and I are attracted to. And that doesn't make us bad people." His assertion that wanting to date younger women doesn't make him a bad person seemed to reflect his frustration with being judged for a preference that he sees as natural, pointing out that everyone is entitled to pursue relationships that work for them, regardless of societal expectations or the judgments of others. Through this discussion, Maher managed to address the criticism surrounding his dating habits, offering a playful but pointed critique of how society views older men dating younger women. While the conversation was lighthearted at times, Maher's underlying message was clear. Relationships should be about connection and compatibility, not about meeting some arbitrary standard of what is appropriate